What's up, guys? WhoNeedsMeta here, doing a deck profile on the Jerk-Off Gadget build that you saw me play on my channel. I fixed it a lot, edited a lot, did a lot of testing, and this is kind of what we ended up with. So, standard 6 gadgets, 2 green, 2 red, and 2 yellow.
Pretty standard now.
Yeah, standard 6 gadgets. When pendulums come out, I might go up to 9, but I'm not really sure we're going to do this. I cut this down to 2 fortress. It kind of clogged a little bit. You know, machine lineup's not really too big, so we cut it down to 2 fortress. It's still really good.
I think it's a lot more consistent.
It is. The triple gear frame for the search, and then still the 1 cannon. 3 tin goldfish to make sure your power plays go off, and they work really well even with these. The jerk off engine of the 2 fire and the 2 ice.
All of the big dwellers.
Yeah, the big dwellers with the this and tin goldfish are both water monsters. These work really well with the deck. They added a level of consistency to where you can set these. Where you set one, you pop something, and then you bring out the other one, and if the other one you can manage to survive or whatever, you can overlay with it with the gadget in your hand. That way you're consistently keeping a level 4 on board. 1 redox for recurability, and when you open, if you have a gadget in your graveyard or any monster in your graveyard, you can summon a gadget, add the gadget, and then pitch the other gadget and special it with this, target itself, and then bring out and then add the 3rd gadget, and then make a Gear X and add a tin goldfish. The 2 cards that work extremely well with the hands, because you can crash a hand, special summon this, and then since they activate in different parts of damage set, you special this while the monster's still on the board, so the gadget or the hand doesn't miss timing. So you can crash the hand, drop the trag, and it's really good because you can steal monsters and stuff like that, especially with soul charge. Trag becomes really nutty, especially with the double max C. Trag gets really ridiculous with max C. That's it for the monsters. On the spells, the 1 soul charge, it steals games, but unfortunately your monster count isn't the biggest, and if you're bringing back little gadgets or whatever, chances are you're probably not going to be able to add with too many of them, and you don't want to pay too much life.
True.
Dark hole, because you don't really have the best, your monsters are really small, so you need to be able to way to clear the board, and they're expendable, obviously, because you add more. Book, and then only 2 MSTs, down to 2.
Because
this card is good. 2 wiretaps. This card is a lot better when we're in a set 4, set 5 format. MST, it has its place for this has its spot for cards you don't like Kaiser Coliseum and main deck skill drains and stuff like that. You see that stuff kind of floating around, but this kind of handles the problem being speed spell 3 and the chain, unless they obviously have their own wiretap or 7 tools. But end the chain and then give yourself the ability to go off and make sure your monster stays on board. I'm playing these over breakthroughs in the main 2 Fiendish chains, simply because of the fact that it keeps the monster from attacking. You can keep your gadget on board, you can summon your other gadget, and then when you add, and then you can make your rank 4 plays. And that's why I'm playing the 2 Fiendish chains in the main over breakthrough skills. 1 bottomless, 1 compulse, 2 deep prisons for hands and just keeping your monsters alive.
It's really good against the hands.
It's really good against the hands. Hat is just really good right now. Torrential, because you don't really care about your monsters. Blackhorn, because Exciton sucks. And then Solemn Warning.
Because everything sucks.
Yeah, because everything sucks. Especially Yamato. Onto the extra deck. I see a couple of people cutting this down to 1. Double Gear X. I do make both a lot. So, playing 2 Gear X is really important. I really enjoy the double Gear X, having the option to get the other one. Maestro. Sidon, Direwolf to kind of pick apart problem cards, Honor Arc, Wall Chain, top deck stuff, and then dump Redox. This is really good to dump Redox to make those Dracosac and Big Eye plays.
Big pushes.
1 Emerald. This is actually really critical because you can, the ability to keep your gadgets going, when you go through 4 or 5 gadgets to put 3 back of them, get a free card. It's really good. 1 Dweller. 1 corn for when the hands are summoned. Cowboy Dan Games. New edition Ragna Zero. It was between this and Karen Gorgon, and I actually ended up settling on the Ragna Zero to take out Pearl. Because netting free cards is nice. Ouroboros, I do still play it because it's 2750. It's huge and it's not hard to make. A tin goldfish and a redox, or just a tin goldfish gadget, redox, or anytime a gadget lives, you have the tin goldfish. You can bring that out. For the rank 7s, the Dracosac, and then the 1 Big Eye. which I don't make very often, but it still does get made. Onto the side deck, we have double effect failure. I was contemplating siding the third, and then I ended up siding against it, so 2 effect failures. Double DD Crow. The third MST for the side cards, Trinity. These guys, D-Fissure, Macro, and Soul Drain.
All the graveyard hate.
Yeah. If you can side them, you side them. One Needle Sealing, because your monsters are small and you don't really care. And then double Breakthrough Skill. I do side them because the card's really good right now. Double DNA Surgery.
Boojins suck.
Yeah, and Prophecy sucks, and actually
Knights.
Noble Knights, yeah. And then I can't side Decree, obviously, so I go with the double Trap Stun. So let me know what you guys think of the deck, and thanks for watching, guys.